Welcome inside Mall of America studio to Timberwolves Fast Break alongside Kevin Lynch. I am Annie Sabo. Kevin, the Wolves finally snapped their two-game losing skid, beating Atlanta on the road 125-113. Karl-Anthony Towns registers his 13th double-double of the season, 28 points, 13 rebounds, but Gorgui Dieng and Keita Bates-Diop each add 13 points off the bench. Just how huge were these two in this big win tonight?
Yeah, Towns had 15 points in the third quarter, and that's really when Minnesota surged and kind of grabbed a hold of this game. But, Annie, you're right. It was Bates-Diop and Gorgui Dieng making plays in the second half for the most part, and they were a part of that run there for Minnesota, and that was key. Plus Wiggins 25 points, so really good team effort by Minnesota.
The Wolves are now 9-8 on the season, 6-3 against Eastern Conference opponents. The Wolves made 15 threes tonight and were much better from the free throw line, 28 for 36, and another solid performance from the Wolves bench. As we mentioned, 46 points to Atlanta's 33. Let's hear now from head coach Ryan Saunders on the performance of Gorgui Dieng.
We call Gorgui, he's a ball mover. The way he moves the ball, and then he's also a guy that's just got a great spirit about him. So a lot of times players draw from that, and when he makes shots, you see how the bench reacts. So he's stayed ready, and everybody on this team has stayed ready. I've said before, there's a lot of guys who deserve minutes, but unfortunately, it's really hard to play. Everybody. So guys will have opportunities, but Gorguy's stayed ready, and he took advantage of his opportunity.
Looking at the Wolves' upcoming schedule right here on Fox Sports North, the team stays on the road to face the Spurs in San Antonio on Wednesday, a team that has lost 10 of their last 12 games. Then another rematch with the Memphis Grizzlies at home on Sunday. We'll see you at 2 o'clock on Fox Sports North Plus. And then on December 4th, the Wolves play at Dallas. Our coverage begins at 7 o'clock. Kevin, the next team the Wolves will face is San Antonio, a team that has had their struggles as of late. The Wolves have already beaten them once this season, hoping to go 2-0 against them this year. What's it going to take for the Wolves to get another win on the road?
Well, handle LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan. They're still, top players in this league, no question about it. Their bench is always pretty solid with some good veterans. They finally won a game. They lost, 8 in a row or something like that recently, and they just won a game recently to kind of end that losing streak. So it's always tough to win in San Antonio. I'm excited, too. Coming up, we got Dallas. Luka Doncic has been on fire, folks. And you're not going to want to miss that game when Minnesota takes on the Mavericks. So Kristaps Porzingis is also another talented, good young guy there for Dallas. So we've got some interesting ball games coming up.
That'll be a good measuring stick to see where this Wolves team is at when they play Dallas. But first, the team heads to San Antonio to face the Spurs. We hope you will join us at 7 o'clock on Wednesday, as that'll do it for this edition of Timberwolves Fast Break.